So I want to take a look at some power rankings from lots of different NFL sites to see what are people feeling about the Packers, because I think before week 1, they were definitely, I'd say, in the bottom third in lots of people's rankings, maybe some mid-tier. But let's take a look at NFLcom, ESPN, Sports Illustrated, and Pro Football Talk. We'll see where the Packers rank. So first off here, we have NFLcom. To start off, they got 49ers. Makes sense. They dominated. Chiefs, number 2. Eagles, number 3. Cowboys, number 4. Hard to argue with those. Dolphins, number 5. Dolphins looked insane on offense. Lions, number 6. So NFC North leader right there. Lions, tied with the Packers currently. Jaguars, number 7. Bills, number 8. The Bills looked atrocious last night. Jets, number 9. Was this written after Rodgers' injury? I guess it was. I wouldn't put them at 9 now. Ravens, 10. Bengals, 11. Chargers, 12. Packers don't make the top 10. Browns, 13. Saints, 14. Okay, 15th. Why does this keep jumping around? 15th. What do they say? When you drill down on Jordan Love's performance in the win at Chicago, certain things need refinement. The Packers didn't mount a true drive until the second half, having been gifted twice with short fields early. They did somewhat good, though, in the first drive with the short field. But once Love settled in, he was pretty terrific, all things considered. He had to know how big a test this game would be and how much Packers and Bears fans weigh this rivalry. Love, with the help from Aaron Jones, delivered time and time again in the second half. The victory was also a celebration of some of the Packers' young defenders. Wyatt, Walker, often disappointing as rookies, had big moments. Rookies Van Ness and Brooks also showed up. This game checked off a lot of boxes. Okay, so 15th. I guess that's somewhat fair. What does ESPN think? Niners, 1. Again, Eagles, 2. Chiefs, 3. Cowboys, 4. Dolphins, 5. Ravens, 6. Detroit still in the top 10, 7th. Curious to see the Packers-Detroit game. And was that week 4 or 5? That's going to be a good one. Jaguars, 8. Bills, 9. Chargers, 10. Browns, 11. Jets, 12. I'd still put them lower. Well, depends on what quarterback they end up with here. Bengals 13, Packers 14. So we take a jump up here. Preseason ranking was 20, so a 6-spot jump. You'll love to see it. We have here with all of the angst. Okay, best of you, Anders Carlson. Okay, for all the angst over Carlson from drafting him in the 6th round to moving on from Mason Crosby to an inconsistent preseason and training camp, he delivered in a big way with a 52-yard field goal to close out the first half. The Packers mismanaged the clock after Love got sacked and had to use their last timeout. Thank God Carlson made it, so it kind of covers up that mistake a little bit, Packers coach Matt LaFleur said. So yes, that is a good point. Carlson 1 for 1 on his actual field goals, 5 for 5 on PITs, and he struggled mightily in training camp. So it's good to see that consistency. But 14, okay. So right now we're getting basically average vibes from the Packers. I guess 16th is technically average. And I think people probably will want to see the Packers do it consistently against maybe more top-tier talent because, yes, we beat the Bears pretty handedly, but at the same time, they are still the Bears. They were the worst team in the NFL last year. So while I loved what I saw from the Packers, I do want to see what they can do against some top-tier competition to sort of see where we really rank there. Okay, Sports Illustrated. Cowboys 1, Niners 2, Dolphins 3, Lions 4. Nah. Jets 5. They should definitely take a big drop from there. Eagles 6, Chiefs 7, Ravens 8, Browns 9, Jaguars 10, Bengals 11, Packers 12. All right, we got our highest ranking. We're slowly moving up here. I didn't even know this was going to happen here. Packers 1-0. They feel a little bit overrated this high in the rankings, but Jordan Love got off to a great start despite wide receiver Christian Watson missing the game. The bigger story from their game in Chicago is that the Bears are still awful. Yeah, so okay, 12th. That's the highest I've seen here. Slightly ahead of the Vikings, who did lose to the Buccaneers. And I think if this Packers defense can play at a similar level, if this defensive line can get the amount of pressures we had in week 1 or even half that, honestly, and continue to force quarterbacks to, scramble around and feel that pressure, and the secondary can play as good as they did the other day, this Packers team has a real shot. And this is without Christian Watson back. Romeo Doubs only played in 48% of snaps in week 1 because of that hamstring injury. So right now, once Watson comes back, once Doubs is fully healthy, 12th isn't crazy. It's not crazy in my mind. Now let's finish off here with Pro Football Talk. Niners 1, Dolphins 2, Eagles 3, Jets 4. I don't think the Jets should be 4. They should be maybe like 12th to 17th or so. Chiefs 5, Cowboys 6, Jaguars 7, Lions 8, Ravens 9, Bills 10, Browns 11, Bengals 12, Packers 13. Okay. So much for the Packers being done. Yeah, so much. Sorry, NFC North. We are still here to stay. So, all in all, people have definitely moved the Packers up their rankings because they're definitely more around maybe 20 or so for some different rankings if you look at before the season. And it feels to me like what has happened from preseason to now, starting training camp and seeing Love's 3 performances, everyone has slowly been like, oh, the Packers might be good. They might be good. They might be good. And now we see week 1 dominance against the Bears. It's like, okay, well, Love doesn't look like he's going to be a bad quarterback. So what do you know? The Packers still seem to be a competitive team, and let's hope we can keep it up because, as I said, it was the Bears. They seem to not be a good team. Their offense was, performed at a pretty bad level week 1, partly due to the Packers pass rush. So we'll see if this continues. But it's a great start for Green Bay. You love to see people coming around to the Packers. And, that's all I have for this one. If you guys want to stay up to date with all Packers news, feel free to subscribe. I also have a Packers newsletter where I write over there a few times throughout the week. You can get more information. Link to the description. Enter your email. You'll receive everything I write about the Packers. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.